Here we are on the couch. Now that we're in our off season, we're trying something a little bit new where we watch old Worth It videos and provide the never before heard commentary about how they were made, what we enjoyed making about them.
Chilling, eating some snacks.
Yeah. Adam, what are we doing today?
Watching the first episode we made together.
And so that's not the first Worth It video, it's the first Worth It video where Adam and I joined Steven. Post Keith. Season 1, episode 3. Okay.
All right.
This is the...
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to watch this right now.
It's the pizza episode. Look at me. I got some candy corn on my desk.
So young and spry.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Oh my gosh.
Look at that haircut.
Keith actually is not available right now, but I was
Steven, you look like
you
you look like the main villain.
Just like your backup.
This is terrible. I can't believe I had sunglasses on my shirt like that. What am I thinking? Why did I do that?
You thought you would try to look cool in a video, which is it's a phrase you could apply to all choices you've ever made. I mean, look at this. It's the same guy.
Oh my gosh.
So where are we going?
Okay, pause. The title of the video was just Pizza Time. Whose idea was that?
I'm pretty sure that was Adam's idea. Is that true?
I don't remember.
Okay, I do know that he did the coloring for this because I'm not smart enough to make the background change colors like that.
This title looks like one where you had made something that was even worse, and then Adam was just like, I'm just deleting it and writing Pizza Time.
Yes.
We gotta get this on the internet.
Exactly
Where
right.
are we going? We're on our way right now to eat 3 different pizzas.
Pause.
Drastically.
Should I be saying pause like that? You can tell we were all like, got a big video to make because we all have really new haircuts.
Why do you need me to come with you? Because I need a partner in crime, and you are the best friend today. Let me look up some dynamic duos, and then we can decide which one.
This was, your call out here was a monumental moment for Worth It. If you hadn't said this,
Kate and Ashley Olsen.
we may not be this far. And we wouldn't have this line. And Adam wouldn't have been made in infamy.
That haircut was entirely too tight. Yeah, so this was at the start of the show where I really didn't know what we were doing, and I was just there to join you on the shoot. Like, you had set up all the details, I was along for the ride.
This location is $5.25.
That's value right there.
Yo, this is when we really tried to make the cheap foods really cheap.
Yeah.
This is a $5 pizza. That is
So like how many pies does this location make in a day?
We've done over 1,200.
That's a lot of pizza.
Also, looking back at that
Wow.
interview, we're just in the direct center of a fully busy kitchen. I don't know how we got away with that. That's not a thing we would set up.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great pizza. This pizza's called a simple pie. It's very simple, and I think that's how you should do things in life. $5, you're getting the 3 things that make pizza pizza. You have good dough, you have good sauce, you have good cheese. This sauce is delicious. Have you had this sauce yet? I've been eating the pizza. Try the other pizza. So we got the most expensive pizza here, and it's $7.95. Hey, cheers.
Oh yeah, I was not down with cheersing either. I was fully anti-cheersing. I was like, get your pizza tip away from me.
Oh my gosh.
Or a pizza plebeian. It's pretty good. Next place. That simple pie was great, but I would spend the extra $3 to get...
Wow, very short taste test. That
Very
was good.
short, yeah.
Nice and snappy.
I don't even think we really learned how the pizza was made there.
Oh, that Pizza Effect graphic. What the heck? What is that?
Okay, look, okay. All right, let's talk about...
Simpler time. You know, I actually kind of like it better. You know how sports teams do like throwback jerseys for like one game a season? We should do a throwback episode of Worth It where you get the aviators on your jacket, we do the dorky graphics.
Look at that graphic.
That wood grain
Pretty good, right?
background.
Oh, I've had too much pizza today. We've only been to one place. You want a Tootsie Pop?
See, this was the fun stuff, man.
Eating
Just
popsicles.
chill out and hang out.
We're gonna make a brownie pizza for you today.
I was so excited that you picked Pizzeria Mozza for this location.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'll go on this video if I can go to this place.
That's right. Did you know where we were going before we started?
I think I found out like the day before.
Okay, but you already agreed to it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then it gets topped with the breaded cheese, a little bit of
I mean,
Oh my God, the sunglasses.
Yeah. You even maintained it in the interview. You were like, I have to meet this chef. I'm going to this nice restaurant. sunglasses.
But it's actually the crust.
Oh wow, that is so good. This pizza comes in quarters. I think
that pizza is ridiculously good, by the way. It's insane.
$23.
I think that might have been my first time eating burrata.
Pizza.
I'm calling it right now. We're not
I
gonna
think
get
so.
it better. You truly were a pizza plebeian.
No, oh my God.
I just got into the crust. The way that really fresh popcorn tastes. You got like
Popcorn.
flavor air coming out of the crust. How are you not excited about this? Do you get what I'm talking about?
You know what's also interesting? The pepper.
Yes. I love pudding. I also kind of didn't know what my taste test guy persona would be. So I was like, should I try to analyze flavors? What am I doing here?
Well, this show actually started off with us, me and Keith, rating foods, and then we were like, this doesn't feel right at all. Mm-hmm. Yeah. These are all great food.
It feels much better. I think the thing we realized is it's more fun if we just find goofy analogies to make about the really great details of the food instead of actually trying to talk about it.
International Space Station. Can you imagine eating pizza in space?
Then I'd be pissed off that they sent me Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut's good. What are you talking about?
If you're sending it all the way to space, they could go ahead and send you the best pizza from
If there's any
What?
pizza I would want in space, though, it probably would be delivery pizza.
I feel like it'd be better to eat.
I don't know.
I feel like it'd be better to eat a calzone in space.
Oh,
know?
wait for this transition. Oh, it's gone already. Never mind. But Adam did a really cool transition. I remember thinking, oh yeah, we found the guy to make the show.
What?
That one.
Oh, the screen one.
That I had never.
That is an Adam Bianchi classic. You can see it in all sorts of BuzzFeed videos going back through time.
That guy went to film school.
The thing where in one shot a body crosses frame and then it's keyframed to reveal the next shot.
Yeah.
Also,
You guys missed the one from this location.
Oh yeah.
there's a hidden one?
Yeah, no, there is one for sure. I remember.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that is smooth.
Oh my gosh.
I like the way that pizza just back on the.
Dude, remember when we used to use classical music for all of our high-end locations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this guy's glasses frames.
Holland white truffle pizza that's in season right now. What's so special
great
is
on
the truffle. Truffles are fungus and they grow under the ground.
Oh my gosh, my first time having truffle.
Yeah.
Was
it my first time? I think like an actual real shaved to order truffle, this was my first time as well too.
Can we pause real quick and talk about truffle? I just want to clear it up out there. I have this bad reputation that I think was emphasized by Ryan and Shane from Unsolved, especially, that I'm just this like gold grubbing truffle boy. I think it's kind of funny, but I'm not. I'm not that. I just enjoy good food. Sometimes truffle can be good on certain foods. So I'm not helping my case at all.
Yeah, I feel like you try to say, I'm not this pretentious guy, and then you're like, I only accept truffle in the appropriate setting.
No, I'm just saying that I'm not all about the truffle. I'm not always all about the truffle.
You're not helping your case.
Dang it.
Real wood-fired oven. This will get somewhat smoky aroma once it comes out.
What? Okay, I definitely did not put that shot in. That must be an Adam Bianchi special.
Yeah.
Definitely added that in.
So, fun fact. Can we pause real quick?
Not there.
So at this time, Adam and I actually worked on Tasty.
Yeah.
And we had recently been doing a video series where we were inviting chefs in to make Tasty videos. And so in like the last couple of months, we had actually worked with Wolfgang Puck. It was one of the craziest shoots I'd ever been on. I was starstruck. He comes in with this whole entourage of other chefs with like carts and all the prepared foods. He's so good on camera, so personable. And I was like, cool, we're going back to a Wolfgang Puck restaurant. I wonder if he'll be there. And we were like interviewing this guy who's like the actual day-to-day executive chef. It was very good. And then while we're doing the interview, I noticed in the corner of my eye, Wolfgang Puck is just walking around with like a box of cabbages. I think he shows up in the background of one of these shots. Yeah.
Is that him there? No.
No, that's not him. And I was like, wait a second. Wolfgang Puck is just hanging out in the back. There he is,
Hey!
He's right there.
Oh.
And I was like, that is such a cool thing. Here we are talking to the main chef of this restaurant, and the owner, Wolfgang Puck, is just kind of like puttering around in the background. That's like, and that's like the real life that Worth It, portrays, I think.
Yeah. Hey, there he is again.
Yeah.
Showcasing the seasonality and sharing the beautiful ingredients.
Wow. $135 for like a 12-inch pizza.
Wow, I already learned today that wine goes delightfully with pizza. Are you ready for this? I don't know.
Oh no.
Look at that slow motion tip touch. Wow, so dramatic.
I used to really take a lot of time building these sequences.
Yeah.
Like I would spend hours or days even finding music for these.
You would work so hard constructing this classical music thing, and then like 10 episodes later, people are like, oh, this is the show where they just do the slow motion and classical
No,
music.
people
for
love
everything."
that
Yeah.
stuff. And people were divided. I mean, it's like Old Town Road right now.
So something I just said in this taste test was, my goodness, I'm eating this expensive pizza. I'm realizing now that it may never be surpassed again in my life. And then like a year later, we were eating a $2,000 pizza.
And fried chicken with caviar on it.
Which pizza was better though?
Which pizza was better?
Yeah, this one.
Yes, this pizza was better than the $2,000 pizza, but I would say the cheapest New York pizza was better than all of them.
It is the best pizza I've ever had in my entire life.
If I ordered this and this dining room were full, other diners would be jealous. The plate would
Wait,
come by,
I take that
they'd
back,
all just be
actually.
turning their heads.
What's
that
It
smell?
was just my first time having
That
truffle.
smell is
That's
my
why
dinner.
I say that's my favorite pizza.
Wow, I'm a vulgar dude.
Also, your hair is crazy. By
Yeah.
the end of this was all shot in the same day.
Right.
Like we used to shoot these. I made it a very
I
clear
know.
point to shoot full episodes in one day to maintain the integrity of the show.
Yeah. So I'm looking a little frazzled.
Were full, other diners would be jealous. The plate would come by, they'd all just be turning their heads. What's that smell? That smell is my dinner.
It's a once in a lifetime experience.
Finally, I
What did you say there?
That smells my dinner.
And enjoy each bite.
Binge. Also, I don't think anybody who's actually dining at Spago is going to be jealous of anybody else's dinner.
True.
Everybody's balling out at that restaurant.
We're best friends now.
Hey, that's pretty good throw.
Didn't I throw one back
Wait,
into
Adam is eating the pizza in the back.
Yeah, that was a
forgot about
that was a staple of the show as well.
Spago was truly an out-of-body experience. But that wasn't a pizza. That was a truffle dish that happened to come on a pizza. I will also have to go with Pizzeria Mozza. That broad cheese was a game
Yeah.
changer.
Some of the world's mysteries have been brought to an end. Just give me one mouthful.
Oh my gosh. I did that effect because I'm crazy.
Wow,
And
what a wild ride! How long was that video?
that was
7:55. No way.
We used to really bang through these.
7:55. That's outrageous. That's half of our video length these days.
And I don't know if this is interesting at all, but we shot this video on a Wednesday.
Yeah, that's not interesting.
How do you remember that?
I remember because me and Adam, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday morning,
Yeah.
spent every waking moment in the office editing this video. Do you remember this?
We shot it Wednesday and it went on the internet.
On Sunday.
That is wild. All right, that was the first watching experience. You know, this makes me feel like we're on a Terrace House when they watch the other people in the show.
Do you
know
even
what I
watch
mean?
Terrace House?
I've seen it. I'm familiar. Anyway, this
Yeah.
was a lot funner than I thought it would be. So, what should we call this? Worth it postmortem?
Yes.
Encroach on that unsolved territory a little more?